Hit it, Deb.
Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on the couch, and I'd like to welcome Ryan, the other brother, Lone Cowboy Adventurers, Ken, and Neil, Treasure Hunter, who are live this morning. Good morning, everybody. I know I'm stopping.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, 3 of the people in here
that were there last night.
Ken was my co-host last night. The other brother called in, and so did Treasure Hunter. And it was a rip-roaring good show. I mean, we had the greatest calls over on Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show. If you go to my page and then hit the live button, on my page, it was the live stream last night. It was great. It was funny, and I'll have to segment them out like I did on the other day. But again, I'm gonna start out today's show like I did the other night. First off, let's get while we're letting people roll in here, right? I just want to let people know, see these great value fudge mint cookies here? Well, they're just like Girl Scout cookies, Debbie. Are you with us today? Okay, You're looking down.
Well, I'm trying to get things in order. Good morning, Ann.
All right, we got a late start this morning.
We did.
But sorry, little Girl Scouts out there around the world, but I can get Girl Scout cookies any day of the month, the year, or the week, whatever. And I'm putting you little girls out of business. No, just kidding. They're a lot cheaper, and you can get them anytime. Just FYI, putting that out there for the people. And remember, watch us at 2 times speed for a better experience. Once this show is posted up, watch it at 2 times speed. If you didn't catch the live.
Good morning, Shannon. I have a meme for you. I'm just going to say it because I didn't put it on our screen, but I saw a meme that was just tailor-made for me and you, and it's about candles, and these 2 ladies are sniffing candles, and the one lady says, this candle smells like Fireball, and the other lady says, or cinnamon for us non-alcoholic people.
It was, yeah, she didn't say it quite great, but it was like, it smells like
Fireball,
cinnamon, and that would be the non-alcoholic, and the alcoholic
talking about
this. Like, man, this smells just like Fireball.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. That was funny. Debbie.
I should have put the meme up.
Debbie had an experience with Fireball.
Yes.
At the meetup, and might have had a little too much of the Fireball.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I've had any Fireball since then.
No, it's too sweet for me.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Zombie 5.
Yeah, it was a really, really, really. Oh, hold on, everybody. We're buffering here for a second. Okay, we held in there that time.
Okay,
hopefully that's the only time.
Nope.
That
it's trying to.
We're doing good.
Okay.
It's over there doing good. Okay.
All right.
Let's get to a little bit of news. The craziness going on in the world.
There's a lot of craziness going on in the world.
It's out of control here lately.
We might have to put our tinfoil hats on in a little bit too for a minute.
And things are coming out about Alec Baldwin now.
Well, yeah, that's what my tinfoil hat.
Well, yeah,
about.
there's now they found a live round in his belt, in his bullet belt. There's just bullets everywhere.
But the news is that they have charged him with manslaughter.
And I mean, this is all speculation, right? But people say, well, did he have motive or anything like that? Well, I guess him and her weren't getting along too good on the set there. Like, she was trying to boss around how things were going to go, and that's not her position. As, he didn't like it. He was in charge.
Yes.
And we know Alec has a little bit of a temper. He's roughed up some people and photographers before that were, outside his house and stuff like that. So, yeah, he can... But don't know what's going on there. I mean,
good morning, Debbie.
I guess if you were going to do something, that would be a good, that other guy, your guy that we'll get to, didn't get away with it. He got caught, right? Well, even if Alec Baldwin did it, he can just say, man, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry, let's get on. Let's make another movie.
Yeah.
You know, and life goes on. You know,
Give me another pew pew.
he might have 60 days or something ridiculous, or maybe just.
I hope not. I hear it's a 7-year sentence.
Well, he won't. He won't. He'll. He's just gonna be like the FTX guy, and he's just gonna be put in Mama's basement.
Mama's basement.
Yeah. Or maybe with his, hot wife or whatever, and he's stuck in the house with his hot wife.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
with millions of
Good morning,
dollars.
working with Riley.
He can get Grubhub anytime he wants to. Nowadays too. It's like, I'm hungry for something. They deliver it right to your house.
Yeah.
You don't have to just settle on pizza anymore.
And apparently it's contactless.
Yeah. So
we did learn that.
he'll be fine. He'll get away with it. And then, I got a good story up here before I get to my slides, right?
Okay.
Let's get the slides first.
Okay, slides first.
Big news first, okay?
Okay, big
Here we
news
go.
first.
Hopefully it's racked up right. That is not it. That is the ice skating rink, and they're clearing it again here.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a sign now.
All right, let's go out to the pier, too, just see how the weather is out there. Hold on, everybody. Stand by.
Yeah, where are you going?
I'm just going to have to do this for a second. I don't like the ice skating rink. Nothing ever goes on there. Where there's always excitement out here at the pier.
At the pier, they're always chasing octopus.
Yeah, so let's just stay here while we're going over news for a second.
Okay.
Got that going on. We got the chat.
Put this back down here.
I'm putting it back down there. Man, she's so bossy.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get out the slides, right? All right. Okay. Jacinda Ardern, New Zealand Prime Minister.
Yes.
Jacinda Ardern. Okay. Quits, citing burnout. It gets really tiring. Whenever you're taking away freedoms, it's tiring, Deb.
It is tiring when you take away people's freedoms.
First you had, and the slate will be coming up here in a little bit, under her watch, one of the biggest mass, murders in New Zealand happened under her watch in 2019, right?
Yeah.
And you know what that leads to, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you got to have more control over those people, whenever you have one of those things, that's one of their biggest tools to take away freedom, right? And then, of course, the CV hit, right? And she was a big proponent of the GBJ. Now, I don't know when this picture was taken here, but she looks, okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go out to the next slide.
Yeah, I agree, Zombie. Bird attacks are way funnier than ice balls.
Now look at her, man.
Oh, my goodness.
This is what you get that jibby jab a couple times, maybe she's burned out because she
does
ain't
look burned out in that picture.
Oh, she just does not look good. Boy, she looks a lot like Karen, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does look like Karen.
She looks like Karen.
Yeah, if you put her and Karen side by side, they're very. Yeah.
So, Jared,
this is what Karen looks like.
Jared, she's got the hots for Jared.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, Jared. Mm-hmm. You wanted a picture of her. That's pretty darn close. Okay. All right, I'm trying to get back out here. Bam, we're back out.
We're back out.
It's important for us to be seen.
It is.
Along with this ghoulish looking critter. Okay, next slide. Okay, you ready?
Is she at the World Economic Forum there?
Yeah, well, she's one of their big.
Okay.
And listen, she's. Oh my gosh! A lot of people say Justin Trudeau might be right behind her, but we already lost Boris Johnson. People are. I don't like that one guy that I watch, are dropping like flies. Either literally, passing away, or
they're leaving the limelight.
Yeah, are no longer stepping down, or going to jail for manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Next. Okay, this is the guy that replaces her.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
He says set to replace New Zealand. Okay, let's go. And it's really hard. So let's just go to that box here. I might have to drag this. Okay. I'm having really no luck today. Let's just drag this out so I can read it, okay?
Yeah. No,
it says, who played a significant role in the New Zealand response to the CV thing, right? Is set to replace Jacinda. Of course, we got to put another, deep stater in to replace the deep stater there. And on Sunday, and the candidate, like he says, is expected to be confirmed as leader at the meeting of laborers, whatever that is, Caucus Sunday succeeding Ardan, who made a surprise announcement on Thursday that she had no more in the tank, Debbie.
Uh-huh.
And again, why would she not have any more? All right. Good grief. Okay, our one, hopefully one time during our live shot that, of course, we get taken down was right before the meme of the day.
Yeah, the meme of the day.
No thanks. I support the government. I don't need a brain. I let them make all my decisions for me. Okay, I thought that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we apologize for being down. Okay, now I got this. I got to do here and then.
Yeah, it's not ever you if we go down. It's our internet.
And this was just saying there was 49 killed. And you can't make this stuff up, in 2 mosques, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mosques are in which town of New Zealand? Christchurch, and there's a mass, thingy-majiggy, right?
Yeah.
So that was under her watch to help really, just start putting their wrenches on them New Zealand people and taking away their freedoms and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back.
Now, I would like to go out to the Gateway Pundit now.
Okay.
And we'll just, go over some stuff there. Like, okay, breaking bombshell in late Friday. Robert Mueller, who did the investigation on the whole Russia thing.
I'll take a look at it. Local treasures, I'm really bad at checking email. I was supposed to check.
Do we have
Lou also sent me something on my email, and I didn't check it. So I will check my email.
We could do it live on air. No,
I will check my email.
All right, but he said, he said that the one guy had nothing. Seth Rich had nothing involved in the Russian collusion email scandal without ever examining Rich's work laptop. Like, he's trying to find out all he could about this Russia. Seth Rich was, taken out for supposedly maybe leaking that information, right?
No,
And Hillary did not like that,
Yeah.
So, and now he's saying, why would I even look into that?
I don't know.
I'm just going to look into the fake dossier.
Okay.
And only that, and not, get any of my friends in trouble. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then next we got Elon Musk admits, I'm going to be careful with what I say here. I felt like I was
something,
after taking second experimental jibby jab, and his cousin had a serious case of myocarditis, that Mayo thing, the Mayo, with the heart. Okay. And then let's see here. 2 years ago today, Joe Biden was inaugurated president. Here are the results. Oh boy, it's just been going fabulous here. Okay, I'm just gonna. This one was a good one too. Here, longtime Fox News executive. After suffering heart attack at the age of 47. Boy, that's 10 years younger than us.
It is 10 years younger than us.
And so that's kind of interesting. And here, moldy washer, do this immediately. Okay. And now LA teenagers, after serving light sentence for running over a mom and a baby. Wow, that's just, if you haven't read Big Surge, okay, that's all that.
Okay.
And then last night, I know I'm just rambling here. Last night, I kind of woke up at 3 a.m. And I started watching about Mount St. Helens. And this one guy had a Pinto and an old IT 175 Yamaha strapped to the back of it, and he went to go riding up there, and he got caught in it all. And and so I watched that, and then some of the news, of all the interviews and stuff like that. It was crazy. I couldn't stop watching it. I was infatuated with watching the coverage of Mount St. Helens.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. But
we used to go to Mount St. Helens quite a bit whenever we lived in Washington State. We used to go there and hang out.
Maybe I'm thinking a Mount St. Helen like event.
That might be
is due somewhere.
Might be due.
You
think so? Is that what the softball is telling you?
Maybe that's why it popped in my head.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
What do you got today?
I feel like I had just seen that whole show, so it must have just been popping up on people's timelines.
Anything about your story that you've been?
Well, I mean,
the Idaho.
Well, it still just doesn't.
college students.
It doesn't make sense, but apparently they have determined that he had been to the restaurant where both
Okay.
Santa and Maddie worked, the Greek restaurant there in Moscow. So he had been there, and he was following all three of them on Instagram. And he had sent messages to one girl, and the messages didn't get returned. And it just said, how are you, or something like that. So nothing big. But I do have something that popped in my brain for us tinfoil hat wearing
All right.
people, and it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
Okay,
It's a
stretch
real
it out.
stretch. All right. So
This is what we used to do in the TV biz. Whenever you had to fill,
I feel
and the reporter
morning,
was out
Rachel.
there, and like his footage wasn't racked up yet or whatever, they say
stretch it out.
stretch it out.
Okay. All right. So Alex Baldwin.
Yeah.
The lady that he accidentally
This is a
did the
different
thing.
story.
just
Okay.
hang in there.
All right.
Okay.
I'm hanging on. This is good. Is this going full circle?
It will go
Okay,
full
all right,
circle.
go ahead.
It's going to link that case to the Idaho war murders.
Okay, cool.
It's going to go
All
full
right, look.
circle. It's really
Oh my gosh.
tin hat
All right.
wearing. Okay.
Give it to us.
The girl that he accidentally did the thing to, right? Alex Baldwin,
Right.
was also shooting a documentary
Oh yeah.
for
Yeah.
child trafficking.
Yeah.
On child trafficking.
Yeah. Yes. I heard. Her dad said that.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard it coming out.
Yeah, well, I think it's a known fact that
Okay.
she was,
All
okay?
right. Yeah. That's.
When the four people were,
Oh, she was too, wasn't she?
yeah,
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Elena Hutchinson was also looking into that.
who's Elena Hutchins?
The photographer lady.
That's what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
photographer was doing a documentary
on that.
on child trafficking, right?
Yeah.
And when they first got, when the incident in Idaho first happened,
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee's father said
Yeah.
that Kaylee was into researching stuff about child trafficking. Also, stretch. But I'm just saying.
Now your mics might be sounding hollow because I got mine set up. Whenever you're talking, it's setting off my mic. So I
I don't know.
apologize if she sounds a little tinny. It's my fault as usual. But all right, but that's pretty wild right there.
Yeah, well, I remember Kaylee's dad mentioning something.
That is, I didn't put that together.
When it first
But it's-
happened, he mentioned that.
So if you're looking into that,
Hmm.
yeah, keep an eye on your.
Well,
on
I
your back.
still, I don't know. There's lots of stuff going on with the Idaho 4, and I just kind of think there's gonna be some twists and turns to that case, I think. I could be wrong. It could be as simple as this crazy guy, psychopath, got obsessed with these girls and did that, but the whole thing doesn't make sense to me. The big difference when you're walking into a house with 4 sleeping people or 6 sleeping people and doing that, but now
it's a good cover though. If you wanted to get rid of just one person,
right? But
without it narrowing it down to just that one person, you would take out maybe more.
But now they're
and then it would be like, oh, it's just a crazy guy.
They're
Right?
determining that they weren't asleep; they were awake. So you walked into a house with 5 people that were
Yeah.
awake and stabbed 4 of them.
Yeah, and people say there might be somebody else that who knows, But I know you've been listening hours and hours of that instead of setting up our show today.
I know, I have been.
And I didn't get a Ned. I apologize to everybody. No Ned today.
And so sorry. I know. Mark did his ghost show last night instead of doing his Ned.
He was helping Hunter.
But Karen did get back.
He was helping Hunter up in the winter, at that cabin, cleaning out documents from the big guy, helping out the big guy last week. So he'll be doing something this week, or next week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get off my duff. It's all Ken's fault.
It's all Ken's fault.
He kept me busy. So it was really fun, that show.
It was good.
You want
It
to
was a
open
fun
up
show.
the phone lines? See,
Yeah,
since we
let's
don't
open
have
up the
that.
show.
All right. And do we want to go out to
Oh, yeah. See, Ann says no more ghost shows. We
Oh.
want Ned. We'll make sure
Oh,
we
there we
get a
go.
Ned next week. We'll start making Ned priority number 1. I know I say that all the time.
And I think everything should be running. Let me just double check the other thing for the video. But it's in the description. I know. Don't panic just yet here. I'm just looking up here. Yeah, everything's a go.
This young girl has quite a summer outfit
Oh,
going
my
on
goodness.
down there at the pier.
I didn't see that. I like turned down. I'm like,
Quite a summer.
yeah. Oh, I like her hair. She's got. I don't know what.
Good morning, MT.
She did with.
Good
her hair
morning,
there. Oh, I
Bill
wanted.
Fields.
I wanted to say one more thing about.
Good morning, Pure Country.
I wanted to
Good
say.
morning, Tina.
I want to say one more thing about the New Zealand guy.
Okay.
You know, he said he's up for the challenge, as long as he doesn't start getting the myocarditis. You know, because he's probably been jammed. Okay, here we go. We got Ryan calling in
Do
here.
we need our headphones?
Hold on. Let's
Call
see.
from
Ryan, other brother.
to accept, press 1.
All right. Hey Ryan, what's going on today?
Still driving.
Okay, I was gonna say you got up at 12. Were you tired?
Do what?
Were you tired, or did you get enough sleep?
No, I got a little bit, but I'm good now. I got about a couple hours left.
Can you guys hear him in the chat?
When I texted you that message last night,
Yes.
and then by the time I called in, that's all the sleep I've had in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's plenty.
All right. Yeah.
But
You're not like the Prime Minister of New Zealand. You still have plenty in the tank, even though you're way older than her, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I still got a lot to go.
Okay, yeah.
And,
And you eat red meat, right?
yeah, red and cooked, red raw,
Yeah.
all of it.
Do you smother it
No
with
cricket.
lots of salt?
With soap, no soap.
No salt?
Oh, no, not much salt. No, I don't.
Okay, well.
I don't eat a whole lot of salt.
Okay, I'm getting you off the subject. Okay, go ahead and talk some more.
This is a little tinfoil hat conspiracy stuff, but seems like a lot of conspiracy stuff's coming true.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been hearing, and see if y'all been hearing anything about, paper money from 2022 and older, or 2021 and older. They're going to start doing away with because there's so much counterfeit. Have you heard anything about that?
Well, I think I know why, probably. And it's probably not because of counterfeiting. Right?
Not only that reason.
Yeah.
But
Digital
I didn't
currency,
know
right?
Yeah, digital currency. And I don't know if it has to do with all that Nasara and Jasara or,
Yeah.
the other way.
Right.
So I thought that's kind of interesting. Let people know if you got wads of cash saved up at the house, then you may want to trade it in for some newer stuff.
Yeah. Well, you would think it would be nice and safe, where you didn't have to worry about getting it from the bank, and they're going to get you one way or another.
Yeah. Well, what was that? What's that? Bank of America? Evidently, they've been closing out people's accounts, and they had a whole lot of people.
Yeah, they said people's deposits have been short.
Yeah. And then what was it? Who is it that's responsible for backing it? The FDA? Not FDA.
Oh, yeah,
FDIC.
Federal Reserve.
No, FDIC.
Okay, yeah. Don't listen to me.
They do not have enough assets to cover a quarter of what's in the banks.
Absolutely.
They don't.
Banks don't even have to have any cash in the bank nowadays.
No.
It's not illegal to have no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They don't have to have any reserve.
That's all I had.
Okay, well, like Ryan was saying, I can't even say it, Nazira Jazira or whatever, is a conspiracy theory that the white hats are, winning, and they're going to get rid of the central banks and go in a good direction. And then the
Yeah,
black
which is
hats might
better
be
than the other way.
yeah, or the black hats are in control and they're getting rid of all the money so they can go to digital currency and that they'll control just like China. You have a credit score.
Credit.
And if they don't like you, you just don't get any money. So I think either way it's happening. It's happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. It can't continue like it is. If our debt ceiling was a black balloon, you'd be able to see right through it. It's so thin.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. It's getting interesting, and geez, with all these people stepping down, like I said, Boris Johnson, I don't know how many prime ministers have stepped down, and just a gazillion CEOs. Gazillion CEOs are stepping down too, man. Things are getting wild and crazy.
Which makes me kind of wonder if the white hats, are really in control. I think they are.
Maybe
I'm hoping they are.
Boy, that New Zealand lady, she was bawling that she had to step down. And man, it's just
you see everybody cheering for when she.
Yeah.
I can't say what I want to say about her, but she's full of herself.
Yeah, she's a Karen. And then what? Oh shoot, Justin Trudeau, I think is next. Boy, he's just. Nobody likes that dude whatsoever. So he might be the next one to have to just, maybe his tank is wearing out too.
I think Trudeau will be next, and then possibly Biden.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Boy, they're really making him look bad. Even CNN is talking bad about him.
Yeah. Like all these.
And then I don't think Kamala, what's her name, Kamala?
Is
really eligible to be president.
Right. I think that's why McCarthy was like losing his mind. He's like, I am so close to becoming president. It's ridiculous. He's like, he was losing it out there on the floor. Like, I mean, he was throwing hissy fits and stuff. I'm like, oh, no wonder, because, he knows he's got a good shot of being president. He's just going to sneak in the back door.
Yeah. I like what he's doing right now. I just don't trust him because he's been in there for so long.
Yeah, me too. I think he's no good. I agree. I don't think he's any better than any of these other people out there. He's just another one to fill the slot. So.
But if the white hats got to him.
Yeah.
Then maybe so.
Maybe the white hats have him blackmailed better than the black hats have him blackmailed.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, crap.
Your brakes are on fire.
Yeah.
Hey, let me holler back. I'll call y'all later. This guy's brakes are on fire. I'm going to try to catch him.
All right.
Okay.
I thought he was talking to us about our brakes were on fire.
No.
He's like, I thought he was mentioning like McCarthy's brakes are on fire. But I was like, oh, yeah, that's a different way of saying it.
Oh, yeah.
No, literally, there's a guy
with his brakes on fire.
Okay.
So on the note of the money situation, is we're about to hit the debt ceiling this week also. So we don't increase our debt ceiling. We're about to hit that debt ceiling again this week. So,
Shannon's in here, and Ryan called in with some good ghost stories.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon, maybe down below, did Roger and I asked Ryan, he's like, I don't know if he saw this or not, but, I guess that family that you married into has some pretty wild times. Like Ryan's dad just brings home coffins. Of course.
Do you have
why
any
not?
Coffins at your house?
Do you have any coffins at your house, Shannon? Does Roger have one just stacked in the backyard or something like that you don't know of? And has he told you any stories of these alleged encounters? That would be good to know. Maybe Shannon will call in and let us know.
Maybe she will.
All right.
Maybe she will. So, and also in Peru.
Oh, yeah.
Protests are erupting. I guess they are not happy with their leadership. And they are pushing back hard against their protesters because I guess you're not allowed to protest there. So they were getting violent with their protesters last night.
Brazil's pushing back too. And they're going nuts and they think that guy, is a shill. So, yeah, wild things going on around the planet here. And I'm trying to think of any. There's been so many news and so many young people just disappear, like healthy young people. Like I was telling Ryan, I eat red meat. You're not supposed to. I eat tons of salt. You're not supposed to, right? I do terrible things to my body. I drank so much beer whenever I was younger. I'm the most unhealthy person, well, I did run and stuff like that too, and I kind of kept in shape, but I did everything these liberals tell me you're not supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
And yet, I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
I'm older than a lot of these people that are just,
yeah, jumping.
And I say people like free stuff, right? I'm just trying to, my opinion, right? Everybody likes free, right? Do you like free?
Yeah, I like free.
I like free. You like free. I should point down right now. You like free. Your natural immunity, guess what?
It's free.
Free. So I've been relying on it. I don't take any medication. I don't do the flu shot. The only time I was, whenever I was a kid, I got, vaccine, the jibby jabs. And in the military, who knows what all I got jibby jabs with,
yeah.
So, other than that, I've been pharmaceutically free for the rest of my life. I might have had an ibuprofen once or twice. I could count them probably on my hand, right, Deb?
Yeah, probably, because you don't take very much medicine at all. At all.
That's all I'm saying.
And I didn't see anything about Antifa in Georgia last night. I'll have to look into that because I like a good protest.
Ooh,
I like a good protest.
Yeah. We're slacking over here.
Yeah, I know.
You've been watching that Idaho stuff way too much. Get back to normal news.
I popped into somebody else's live and they were showing all the stuff going on in Peru, which was a surprise to me. But I don't keep up very much with international news at all. I don't. Yeah.
I just kinda, the world. Well, that's speaking of which, the World Economic Forum was in swing. I think it's just wrapping up. But here's something weird. Like Klaus Schwab and George Soros couldn't make it to the event, which I find kind of fascinating. That's their baby. Oh, I did some research on that. You want to hear some research on the World Economic Forum?
Good morning, Dee, by the way. But that's really, they had a second grader that had a stroke last week.
Okay, it's getting ridiculous, all right? That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to state that the young people don't need it. So think twice, people. It's experimental. That's a fact. But okay, what was I doing the research on, Deb, that I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'll get back to it. Man, there's another cutie pie looking at the pelicans there. Got a wild outfit on there. Got her hat. She's accessorizing well. Yeah.
The other brother wasn't able to catch up with the moron in the truck with his brakes on fire.
Oh, I know what it was. We were talking about the World Economic Forum. Okay. So, they had the Trilateral Committee back in the day. It just changes names and everything.
Yeah, it does.
But the guy that's been in charge of it the most is worked for Nixon and a whole bunch of people. I'm trying to think of the name. I'm just
Schwab?
No. Well, Klaus Schwab trained under this guy. I'm terrible.
Oh, Soros?
No, he was back with Nixon way back when. People, write it in the comments down below here. I'm trying to think of that. He's got an accent too, just like he's got a foreign accent. I'll think of it. Whatever. So that guy, started. No, not Hitler. Oh my gosh, he's American. He's been advising presidents for years. I'm terrible. It was in my head all day long. So whatever. Let's just keep rolling along.
Okay.
So that guy trained Schwab in his, studies and everything like that, and kind of put him in charge because this guy's like Kissinger. That's it, Kissinger. All right, he's 99 now. He looks pretty good for 99. So I wonder if whatever. He's 99, but he trained Klaus Schwab. And then you look into Klaus Schwab's family, and what they did during the war and all that stuff, right? You know,
Yeah, Kissinger.
that's yeah. It finally popped into my head. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but that's what I'm saying. It's just going on, and then there's CIA ties, all kinds of wild stuff about this whole, Kissinger group that he started. But it's called the World Economic Forum now. It's changed names, trilateral, commit all these different names. But I find it fascinating, the connections, and it boils down to Kissinger was one of the higher up guys in that whole organization, and it might even lead back to the Third Reich, which is Hitler.
Yeah.
So maybe Hitler does have a little connection to this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you think that we did away with all the.
It's a deep dive, and if you do your own research, like we like to say, right? It gets freaky out there.
It does get freaky out there. So I had a thought. Oh, somebody was asking about Tulsa. So do you want to pull that? I know you did that on your show last night, but
let me try
I didn't know if you wanted to show the.
All right, this is gonna get.
Is it? Yeah, it was a meteor.
Yeah.
Meteor.
Oh, hold on.
Whoops, we have a call.
All right,
Never
we're taking
mind.
a call first.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
All righty, who do we have on the air?
You push it?
Hey guys, it's Tom and Rhonda.
What's
hey,
going
Tom.
on, Tom? Great call in last night. Sorry about the technical difficulties with your call last night. It got kind of crazy, but good story. Everybody go check it out. What's up, Tom?
Hey, I wanted to change the situation a little bit from stuff that's so serious to guess what's coming up? Guess what special holiday is coming up?
Boy, Pinecone Fest.
No.
I'm just teasing. Yeah, what?
Valentine's Day. You better remember that, or you'll be in trouble with that lady right under you there on the screen.
Thank you for reminding me, Tom.
Well, he's going to be in trouble anyway. He's going to be in trouble anyway because next Saturday is my birthday.
Yeah, so I got two things coming up.
That's a lot of special events back to back.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Debbie!
Hey, hi, Rhonda. I heard Rhonda in the background.
The what's Julie?
Julie's birthday is the 30th.
Julie's birthday's the 30th.
All right. Well, you guys
that's right. I forgot about that.
You guys should drive, meet in the middle, and have a wing ding on the 29th.
Man, that would be a great idea. I want people to give us some ideas about what to get your spouse for Valentine's Day, men and women.
Okay.
What do you get? Because if you think about it, you've been with somebody 20 years, 10 years, you're pretty much going, oh, gosh, I don't even know what to get her. If she wants to get it, she can get it on her own. She makes money or she has the ability to get it.
Right.
So give us some ideas.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. You start, Tom.
Do what?
I said, I'm putting you on the spot. You start. You tell us what to get. Somebody that has everything.
Well, we don't have everything, but jewelry's always nice, but is it too blasé? Flowers are always nice. But is that too normal? I mean,
I don't know. I've gotten Debbie lots of things, being the good husband that I am, and she doesn't wear jewelry. It's too expensive or something, or she's rough, so she never wears any of it. It just sits in a drawer. But I know it's the thought that counts. But I know what I'm getting Debbie. I'm getting her some of these great value fudge mints and the peanut butter.
Oh, those are great.
Knock
you gave
off.
Me one last night. It was awesome.
Yeah, I gave one to him through the TV.
Great value fudge mints. They're awesome.
Yeah, no.
Rhonda wants one.
Yeah, dude, they're good, and I just feel bad for the Girl Scouts because they had the racket on those cookies. You couldn't get them anywhere else in the world or on the planet, except for wherever they sold those suckers, and they were addicting.
All right, Zombie has a good idea: a clean house and all the laundry done.
Ooh, Debbie would like that.
There you go. That's something unusual. I like things like that because that really does mean a lot.
Yeah. It's not a physical thing. It's just doing something for somebody.
You don't have to spend money to get something somebody really appreciates and wants.
I know. Sorry about that. Actually, Deb was actually getting a spam
Spam
call.
call. Yeah. Ammo. Okay, Nunya says ammo.
Yeah, get your husband
Ammo's
ammo
awesome gift. I love ammo.
and clean the
It's
house.
expensive, too.
And guys, clean the house for your ladies.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's a good one.
I like it.
You know, Valentine's Day gifts and remembering special events like that can actually cause people to break up if you don't. I mean, it's led to a lot of people separating.
I mean, think about it. Like some people, they go to marry somebody, right? And if they don't spend enough money on the ring, the girl just gets flambasted furious. It's not the love connection. It's like, you didn't go all out and get me a really expensive ring. And I find that
to some
crazy.
people, it shows, I agree, but to some people, it shows them your level of commitment. And I don't know why that's the case. Maybe it's because they like showing it off to other people or whatever.
Yeah.
But you find somebody that doesn't matter. You know, there was a skeleton couple. They broke up. The boyfriend broke up with her on Valentine's Day. Do you know why?
Why?
Her heart wasn't in it.
Well, there you go.
Skeleton couple. Heart wasn't in it.
Okay.
Skeleton couple.
Never mind.
I didn't see that one coming, Tom. That one went right over
I'll
my
be here
head.
all week.
But
some women just like diamonds.
Yeah. Well, you say find somebody that isn't that way, and boy, I'll tell you why I married Debbie. We met two-stepping at Graham's downtown OKC is a country bar. So we're two-stepping, and of course, ladies get in free, and guys, it's a penny. You pay like $5 or $6 to get in, and it was only a penny per for a bottle of beer. So I go over and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be the nice gentleman and ask the lady, do you want to drink something other than beer? Because I'm supposed to be sweet to the girl, right? And she goes, nope, I just like beer. And I'm like, well, that's free right now. So I love you. I'm going to marry that girl. I said right then and there, I'm marrying that girl.
There you go.
So Terry or MT Homestead said that Terry is getting a game camera and that they're going to the feed store.
Oh man, that's good for a guy.
Oh wow!
Or is it the lady that wants that? Maybe
I think
the lady.
It's the lady.
Okay, there we go.
I think it's Terry. He said Terry was
when the
getting.
lady doesn't like sports and the guy gets her a sports game to go see in person. I think those kind of things are funny.
Yeah. And I know Rhonda probably wants a good bass fishing day out on the lake for Valentine's.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about Rhonda is she loves to fish and hunt, so she would actually enjoy that.
That's
We
true.
went
Yeah.
deer hunting together a couple of weeks ago and took a couple of does. And
No
Rhonda had a
kidding.
blast.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Well, hopefully you guys might have filmed some of that, correct?
Well, we might have.
Okay.
And we also have I got her a fly fishing set because she wants to learn how to fly fish. So we're going to be filming some of that pretty soon.
Well, good. I know. If you've been like us, life's just been busy, and it's really hard to do YouTube with a full-time job. So we understand, but we miss you though.
We miss you too. And that is what you just said is exactly the best gift to give your spouse this Valentine's Day, I promise you. And that's time. Give yourself to your spouse. Spend time with them. Show them that you care about them and make it about nothing but them. And I bet you that will be rewards for a long time in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, local
Well,
treasure.
we'll
I
get off here
got
and let
pictures
you
of
guys
everybody
go.
at shoot day. Sorry, Tom.
I didn't hear you, Deb. What?
Nothing.
She was apologizing for stepping on you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, well, you step on me anytime because sometimes I just rattle and I don't hear anybody. Well, we're going to get off here and let you guys go. We just wanted to say good morning and we love you and we hope we get to see you soon. Hi to everybody out there in YouTube land, MT Homestead, Treasure Hunter, everybody that's watching. Y'all take care, Roberta. You guys take care. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rhonda.
Bye, Julie.
Tom. That
I
wasn't
think Julie was
that
there,
wasn't
too.
No, he was saying that Julie had a birthday.
Oh, I thought Julie was
That
there
was
too.
Rhonda.
Well, I know that was Rhonda.
I don't think Julie was there. He was
Okay.
just saying that your birthday was January 28th.
Okay. Hey, Roberta.
But no, Tom was in radio. So
Yes.
he has the gift for gab like me. So there you go.
Yes, local treasures. I got pictures from Shoot Dang with everybody that were just
I know.
adorable.
Yeah, that we had such a good time. And MT Homestead is having theirs
I know, I
May
need to-
29th. Yeah, we need to book our
It's
Our
the
deal.
19th.
19th. Yeah, 19th, not the 29th. The 19th. Yeah.
19th,
We're doing it. We got to do it today. Just get in. We'll go to their site. Make sure we get the right campground so we're not clear on the other side of
the lake.
It's a big lake,
Yeah.
so we don't want to be like, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
we screwed up big time. It might take 60 minutes to get from one side of
It
that
might.
lake to the other side. So we better do our research and get it locked in.
I know.
I got a nice grill
You did?
for
We did.
Christmas.
Mhm.
Uh,
it was
it was a-
given to my mom,
Yeah.
and my mom didn't want it, so she gave it
My
to us.
son gave it to your mom.
Right.
And then your mom didn't want it, so she re-gifted it in
Yes.
front of my son back to us.
Yeah.
But
'cause that's how my mom rolls.
it's an X something grill where it's electric, but it has a lid and you put water in the bottom. It's a smokeless grill. I know it's sacrilegious, but if we have a power hookup, then you don't have to mess with all the charcoal and everything, and we can cook the hot dogs and everything like that instead of over the flame. But whatever. I'm just saying we'll be set for their meetup at 10 Killer.
Yeah.
Well, that was a long way
That
of
was
saying
a long
we're going.
We're going.
And we're
Yeah.
procrastinating and have to
Yeah.
lock it in.
Hmm. Yeah. Although Hoods did offer up us a place on the bus.
He is, yeah. David's coming with the bus.
If he gets it, I don't know how he's doing. Is he keeping up to
I
his
don't know,
thing?
but I bet you he does. I bet you he sets, and it'll be. He'll be the bus. We'll nickname him the bus, like Bettis
Mhm.
with the Steelers was the bus.
Yeah.
Well, David's new nickname is going to be the bus.
bus.
The bus.
All right. Well, he'll be happy.
So the bus, we're looking forward to you being there.
Yeah. I hadn't seen him in here this morning. Sometimes he lurks in the background.
Oh, we got a fish. Somebody feeding a fish.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's getting kind of dreary here. It might snow come Tuesday, Wednesday here. So, you're getting your news from two what? Janitors. Debbie started the dark side
Yeah.
2 weeks ago or so. And so, yeah, you're getting your news from two janitors now. And we're just hoping for a snow day and
Then
just
this
a
week,
break.
Uh-huh.
Then we can get caught up on some stuff and then just, maybe relax for a couple hours that day.
Yeah.
Once we get everything caught up, we can just have some coffee and sit in the teacher's lounge and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
man, I'm running out of stuff.
I
What do
know.
you got?
Well, we've made it. It's been 50 minutes, so.
You want to
we've
call
been-
it? Anybody
been doing
else have
Give
anything you want
just
to
a
call in or say or bring
minute.
up? We started going down the rabbit hole, and then Tom, changed that. But that's all I wanted to say is, man, just look into the.
And Ryan brought
Oh.
up some good points.
And Alex put a couple words in between. Jones
Mhm.
was right about it all. You
Yeah.
know, and he was trying to show people from the get go that all these World Economic Forum type leaders were trying to take over with the Bilderbergs and all that other stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, there you go, people. Don't hesitate to call it a conspiracy theory whenever. That's just their word to try to say, don't look into that anymore. That's crazy talk.
Yeah. That's what they like to do.
Yep.
So, anyway.
Don't link the Idaho
Right.
case with Alec Baldwin.
That was a stretch.
that's
it
a
was
stretch.
a stretch. It was a stretch, but
Until 6 months from now, and,
Yeah.
and they find out it's true. That's weird that they both were looking into that. I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
no, you can't make it up.
So,
So, it does get to be quite a stretch.
ooh, let's put down a wager. Everybody start putting down how many days or years does Alec Baldwin get sentenced with? Or does he get to just stay? I predict he just has to stay on house arrest. What do you think, Deb?
I think probation.
Probation also?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got any guesses? We'll start a guess list here. And day one.
Their room.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we got Ken jumping in.
Oh, hey, Ken.
How's it going, Ken?
What's going on, everybody?
Do we need our...
Yeah. With Ken, I don't know what's going on with Ken, but we got to get our headsets on, Ken.
Here.
All right, crank it up a little bit, Deb. All righty, Ken, how are you today after that wild, crazy show last night?
Well, I'm doing all right.
Good.
Getting ready. Thinking about taking the bike up to the Harley dealer, getting the oil changed, but we got rain and snow coming in.
Ooh, I know. Yeah, you might have to keep it in the garage for a couple days. Yeah, they can hear him.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you.
I hear you. I was making sure they could hear you.
Yeah, I got the truck warming up, and it's starting to cloud up. But I even had work call me this morning, wanted to know if I wanted to run tomorrow. I said no.
What? Run?
Yeah.
You don't jog anymore, do you? I know, I'm just teasing. All right.
Kansas, I said no way, but yeah, it's getting cloudy.
Yeah, it is. It's looking kind of overcasty there.
Yeah, it was really sunny and frosty this morning, but yeah, it was a good show. You wore me out last night.
I'm sorry that we got to get the technology just a little bit better so that you're an integral part of it instead of me having to transfer the questions. But it's the mix minus. Anybody in the business knows that OBS just doesn't have it set up to do. I can do the phones like this, no problem, right? But I can't do a video and a phone at the same time yet. Good.
Yeah, I'm just letting the chickens out. We let them free.
they're letting you know they're not happy. You're late, Ken. They're saying you're late.
Yeah, a little late. But I just wanted to jump on real quick.
Oh, that's. I love chickens, man. I don't know what it is about chickens, but they just crack me up, man.
Oh, you ought to see them when Miss Linda comes home from work, and she always carries cheese crackers in the car. And she pulls in, man, and they just come running towards her. She's even had them jump up in the car with her, you know?
Yeah.
Before she even gets out.
They can be friendly suckers. I mean, I had a pet chicken that I rescued. It was frozen down on our church steps. So it was, I don't know how it got there, but it was super cold. It was like 0 degrees out, really, really cold, and it was just freezing on the steps of the church, and it couldn't even move. It couldn't even stand up. I got it back home. We warmed it up in the garage, and man, that thing just pepped up, and you could just pick that thing up and just pet it, and it would come running to you too. Like, it was like, hey, thanks for saving my life, man. It was like really like it knew or something. It was pretty wild.
Right. One of them is Gray. I call her Gray Girl, and she'll let me pick her up and carry her around, and I've even taken her in the house before, you know.
That's getting a little. Yeah, do you sleep with it, Ken?
No. No, we got that white spotted dog sleeping with us. And he's a bed hog. Good grief.
Oh yeah. Ours takes only on my side. All the dogs throughout the years, Debbie kicks them or something, and they always lay. I don't know, like just push them, you know. But they all sleep on my side of the bed and just lay belly up. Legs in the air, you know, or they lay and they stretch right alongside me, you know, with the legs kicked out and the front legs kicked out, and they're just like, dog, give me some room. But I posted on Facebook, and you should know this. I posted on Facebook last night. I said, I'm just going to go home and relax. Said nobody with a 1-year-old healer. They have to play, you know. As soon as you get home, you have to play with them. They'll force it on you. Oh, we love that puppy dog is so precious, man. That's a good-looking dog you got there, Ken.
I'm looking forward to warmer weather, you know, because it's been course, if we're into January, we got 2 more months of this probably, you know. So anyway, will you listen? Everybody have a good day. Playoff game today, Kansas City Chiefs and Jacksonville. So
yeah.
Anyway,
go Chiefs, right?
Oh yeah, go Chiefs.
All right.
Well, I got to get my trailer hooked up, get a few things out of there from hunting season that I left in there. So y'all have a good day.
All righty, Ken. Have a good one. Have a good Saturday.
Yep. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Well, right before I get off of here, I was, me and Ken like to joke about Debbie, and I always say that she's, cold as ice, right, Ken? Well, I was making a joke in the bed the other night. I was like, I'm on like the East Coast in the bed, right? And Debbie's on the Pacific time zone. Like I'm on East Coast time, and Debbie's on the Pacific Coast time. If you were trying to relate how big our bed is. And how far, boy, she hangs on that other end. And me and Dottie have to take up the other half of the, and share that half of the bed. That's funny. Laugh. No. Debbie's like, oh, geez, just be quiet about that, Mark. But no, it's just funny. You like your peace. You don't,
I like my
whenever you
peace at
sleep,
night.
you like to be in your bed. And
do you take her a cup of coffee in the morning when you get up, Mark?
Yeah, you have antlers right now on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, some days. But Debbie gets up before me.
No,
So
I get
Debbie
up before her. I do the coffee.
Yeah, she does the coffee.
Good morning, Edens. Good morning, Jackie.
All right, Ken.
We'll talk to y'all later.
All right, have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Bye. See, look, I don't have any control over that. Anybody wants to
pop in, they'll pop in
it's
right
in the
over
description.
the picture.
Boom, it just comes right on in. I'll stretch that back
Except
a little bit
for,
here.
Oh, never mind. That's just us getting that.
I don't even have to touch anything with video.
Yeah, no.
And remember the last time he jumped in? We were like, do you hear something?
I know. I didn't see him. I just started hearing it.
He had his camera sideways, though, today.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was good. I hadn't seen you in a long time, Eden's Garden.
Who else? Anybody? Well, people, we're coming up on our hour. It was really good. Thanks for hanging in there whenever we have that stupid glitch where we go down.
Good morning, Rebel Canners.
That's all. If we ever go down, it's 30 seconds. We struggle a little bit, and then it feels like an hour, though, whenever we go down. I'm like...
Yeah, it's very irritating. I hate that our internet started doing that already.
And I like to say, we're big time. Yeah. So, all I got to do is call Cox and say, hey, 2 old people on the couch are having... an outage. They're like, oh, you guys, you're big time. We'll take care of that right away because we have that much pull in the YouTube's, community. So yeah,
we've been good. I hope that you've been good, Eden's Garden. So,
well,
I hadn't seen her in quite a while.
Well, you want to stay on and chat with her a little bit?
No, just saying. I know we've done our hour, and I appreciate everybody coming and joining us for our news this morning, and getting our day started on a Saturday. So
maybe I'll get you a pair of these. You already have a pair of these 80s headsets that Tom and Rhonda gave you
some nice headsets.
The ones that don't look ridiculous like these big cans. But boy, do I look official whenever I have these.
You do look official.
They almost feel from this side of the screen. They're about as wide as my shoulder, these headsets, boy.
Oh, yeah. Well, aren't you local to the Tulsa area, Art and Connie?
Debbie's really bad at putting people... me too. Like, I get them all backwards, too.
Well...
But you might be right.
I think
Let's see. Let's find out.
Did you guys hear the sonic boom?
The meteor. Oh, we were going to show that.
Yeah, we were going to show that.
We'll show it next week.
Yeah, it was on Grumpy Grandpa last night. You can check it out there.
Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. We showed some highlights.
I did ghost stories last night and
of this
Paranorma.
It broke the sound barrier, sonic boom, burned up through the sky and lit the whole town up like it was day. It was pretty wild stuff going up there in Tulsa.
Yeah.
All right.
It was. All right, so we're going to get out of here. So thanks for joining us. And until next time, remember... do your own research and be prepared. I'm glad you joined us, Jackie.
And we're going to just hold on here for 5 seconds so you hear the be prepared part because it always gets cut off. So
it does.
5, 4, 3, 2,